everyone, and welcome back. So we are back at the Crystalline Mine and about to go on to the next quest with the Faucet of Forging. So if you remember last time, we came up with something to help keep worms fresh, so hopefully this one's going to be a little bit nicer. I was hoping you'd pay a visit, Claire. Those jars you designed are selling like wildfire. We're almost struggling to keep up with demand. I have both Colonna and Esmond handling the commissions though, so you and I can turn all of our attention to bringing in new business. Hi, we have the jars under control. There's a worm cuisine craze sweeping through the Cresarium, and we stand to make a good bit of coin. I'll never understand the appeal. Yeah, me either. But hey, whatever works. That's enough about worms. Let's discuss our next client, shall we? The Ondo. They usually keep to themselves in their underwater settlements, but word from Galusha says they're willing to engage in trade. So Esmond and I went looking for them. We must have trudged along that coastline for days before we finally chanced upon a group spearfishing in the shallows. Did you know the Ondo hunts with harpoons fashioned from coral? Anyway, I was relieved to find that they were quite amenable to the idea of doing business with the Bellows. And it looks like they had a good time. All we need to do now is create an item the Ondo might be interested in purchasing. Anything coming to mind? I knew this was coming. From what Lola has told you, the Ondo sounds strikingly similar to the Sahagin. Perhaps the beastmen from the source could make use of something that could prove equally beneficial to their Galushan counterparts. That's a good question. How about oranges? Well, they don't need metal flippers, but how about metal tridents? I still think they would love the orange idea. An improvement to those coral harpoons I mentioned. I think we're on the right track, but wouldn't the metal rust in the seawater? That would depend on the metal used, and I know a few tricks and treatments to ward off rust. Let me worry about that part. My dear Colonna, rough edges aside, you always did have a knack for the delicate side of ironwork. Well, Claire, I can think of no other drawbacks to your trident idea. Craft us a three-pronged masterpiece that will have the Ondo forking out coin and Sue Ren begging to rejoin our forging family. Okay, so we got some weapons to craft. Colonna's boisterous return has brought a much-needed fire back to our forge, although I'm afraid Esmond now has to work twice as hard to avoid being burned. In more ways than one, I'm guessing. Okay, metal trident, a fearsome metal weapon ending in 3 deadly-looking spikes. You know, I think maybe we could just pop on over to the source, take some tridents from there, and just bring them back. I mean, that'd probably be a lot easier. But okay, so let's go ahead and just take care of the crafting aspects. Okay, so we had to speed along with that, but that's alright, we got what we needed. Let's go ahead and just finish turning them all in. We got 6 beautiful pieces all ready to go. This is superlative work. The balance and weight are perfect. Why, you could take down a whale with this thing. Hopefully not. Whales are friends. I've delivered your tritons to the Ondo, and now we wait for their verdict. This is always the most exciting and terrifying part. Oh, hello! Is this the Iron Bellows? It certainly is, good sir. Have you come to pay the balance, perchance? So you are the ones responsible for those tridents? Oh no, we've angered them, insulted their ancestors, mocked their traditional coral craftsmanship. Not to worry, that's why you keep a bruiser like me around. Colonna, I implore you to hammer iron, not our clients. Listen well, Landwalker. My people dwell beneath the waves where the fire does not burn. We have no skill with forging tools of metal, but we recognize mastery when it is delivered into our very hands. Compared to our coral spears, your tritons are stronger and sharper, yet show no signs of rusting in the ocean's water. They will serve us well in the hunt. Such was our joy and satisfaction that I felt compelled to cross the seas, swim along rivers, and trek over land to heap praise upon their maker. Then you should give your thanks to Claire there. It is she who first proposed and crafted the piece in question. You are the landwalker who came with Alphino. It seems your talent in metalworking is the equal of your skill in battle. What's more, you have our gratitude. Here is the coin we owe you. I look forward to your next offering. Well, well, things appear to be going swimmingly for the Bellows these days. In fact, I might almost believe my expertise was no longer required. Oh, there he is. I can tell he's a troublemaker. Sue Red, you sneaky bastard! How long have you been there? Claire, was it? I managed to glance at one of those tritons you traded to the Ondo. I must say I was quite impressed. Your skills are on par with Lola's father, and he was a man of no small talent. It would reflect badly upon my character were I to accept my former position now, only after business had taken a turn for the better. And yet I cannot pass up this opportunity to work alongside an artisan of your caliber. Or maybe you just can't stand to be away from me. I've got you pegged, Rend. For the moment, I shall content myself with duplicating your wares in an effort to study your techniques. I assume my assistants will not be turned away? Oh man, he just walked right on in as if nothing happened. This profession does seem to attract the peculiar types. Still, we should be glad to have Sue Wren back at the forge. If you can look past his pretentious manner, you'll find a seasoned craftsman lurking underneath. Even my father put stock in Wren's unmatched speed and precision. Just look at all we achieved. With your help, we secured another market in the Ondo and lured back my other lost employee. I cannot thank you enough, yet I would ask that you stay in my employ just a little longer. Rehiring my artisans was a costly endeavor, and we'll need every coin your new creations bring in. Okay. So our seam level increased. We are now Iron Bellows, ace in the hole. Oh, we got a new quest already. That's right. At the halfway mark, we get another special quest. Okay, let's see what that one is. Okay, the struggle new moon. Lola appears deep in thought. So we're going to go see the new moon now. What to do? What to do? Oh, Claire! I could use an ear if you have a moment to listen. Now, between your craft and my negotiations, we managed to secure contracts with the Zune, the Mord, and even the Ondo. Compared to our previous client list of one whole customer, business has improved by leaps and bounds. It's just, after paying regular wages to Esmond and putting up the coin to hire back Colonna and Sue Wren, I'm afraid the forge's coffers are close to empty again. I can only think of two solutions to this problem. One, we seek out a new client with a large-scale commission and a fat purse, or two, I start paying Esmond less than he's worth. Well, he probably wouldn't complain too much about it, but yeah, let's go ahead and keep expanding your clients. Yes, that was probably the best option. Thank you, Claire. If I'm being honest with you, I actually already had a candidate in mind, the new Mool of Ilmeg. They were supposedly on friendly terms with the people of Verbert, while the kingdom yet existed, at least. As for brokering deals, treat fairly with them and they will treat fairly with you, it is said. My main concern is the dangers posed by simply entering the domain of the Pixies itself. What we need is an escort to the bargaining table, someone whom the Pixies already know and trust. I don't suppose you know anyone like that, do you? I am known to the Newell Mole and the Pixies both. What? You? I can't believe the perfect ambassador for the Bellows was under my nose this entire time! Well then, let's not waste another moment. I'll put my traveling pack together and meet you on the road for Ilmeg. Did I hear Lola say something about having my wages? She wasn't being serious, was she? No, it's okay. You're safe. Imagine you'd be quite concerned for the future of the Bellows. What with the fort being manned by these dullarts, but you need not fear. Now that Sue Rend is here. Yo, man. What a character he is. Never thought you'd drag Rend back to the Bellows. With the three of us together again, it'll be just like old times. Alright. So, let's just head straight back to Ilmeg. Yep, let's go here. And, wait a minute. She's going to be waiting for us there, isn't she? Oh man, I almost went straight off to Ilmeg without her. But yeah, that makes sense. She's going to be waiting outside, like, the entrance, and so we kind of got to go in with her. Okay, I mean, I can do that. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. Look at all these mountains and pine trees. It's so strange. It's almost like it's cut in half. Like on one half it's like these tall pine trees and the other half is like lilac-covered trees. Oh boy. But that is something that apparently happens in real life. Like, trees can actually change their color to help them survive. So apparently this lilac color was actually what helped them to survive, like, this last 100 years with, like, a light-filled sky and everything. Which is really interesting. And, let's see, there she is. And that lies just ahead. The fairy folk might try to scare us off, but my will is iron. Once I've chosen the path, there's no stopping me. New and profitable clients, here we come! Yeah, hopefully she doesn't go too far on ahead without us, otherwise she's gonna be turned into a plant. Verbertenburg. Where's Verbertenburg? Oh, okay. So that's just outside their home. So let's go ahead and just skip on a little bit ahead. Okay, so we're just outside their door. Oh, poor Lola. Oh, there's something touching my face! Get it off! Get it off! Quickly, Claire, we have to reach the new mole! Yeah, I'm guessing she ran afoul with the pixies. Oh, these flowers are so pretty. Okay, I liked coming here. I really do like coming here because it's so different. It just reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland. It's adorable. I'm sure the Nullmo are going to be happy to see her, though. I know you. You won the scepter from the Elder. And this young lady is a friend of yours? Yes, I've come to trade. Your people once served the kingdom of Verbert, and I hope to provide goods on which you spend your stash of Verbert gold. You do have gold, don't you? You desire an exchange. 'Tis the new mule way to barter one thing for another. But we will not part with our golden treasures if you have naught we deem equal in worth to the coin. Is that iron I smell? You are workers of metal? Then mayhap you have something to offer us after all. Since the fall of Verbert and the scattering of its people, we have been hard-pressed to obtain new censers. Censers? Censers? We can forge censers. Why, the Iron Bellows can craft you the finest censers you've ever seen. I mean, once our artisans decide upon a design. Yeah, sure, what's a sensor? Wonderful. I shall come to you upon completion of the first piece. Alright then, Claire, we should get straight to work. Back to the mean we go. Aww. The no mole are so cute, but what's a sensor? Only a masterpiece of craftsmanship would be worthy of Verbert Gold. I'm curious to see what you can create. Okay. That was anticlimactic. Oh well. Come on, people, let's head back and figure out what a sensor is. I mean, I'm guessing it has something to do with, like, maybe making porksies or something? Like, they're familiars or something? Like, maybe some kind of cooking materials, or, well, they're really good with, alchemy, so maybe it's some kind of tool to making alchemy? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sure we'll find out, though. I'm sorry, I had to see that again real quick. That's funny. Welcome back, Claire. You know, I've heard story about the new mole, but that was the first time I'd seen one in the flesh. They were a little more intimidating than the adorable puppy people I'd imagined. Still, if all goes well, we stand to rake in a stack or two of Verbert honors. That should take the pressures off the Bellows finances for a good long while. So let's put together one spectacular sensor, shall we? If you find yourself needing more material, Esmond will provide. Okay. I still don't know what this thing is! But okay, let's just go ahead and craft it. Okay, and so for this one, we don't actually have to worry about crafting multiple ones, we just have to craft one. But it does have to be like a high quality kind of sensor. Whatever the heck it is. I'm guessing it's for something to burn incense, I'm guessing. I mean, sensors, incense... Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Okay, well let's see if they like it. If I'm to plug the hole I've dug on our finances, then this arrangement with the new mole has to succeed. Bring me your best sensor you can possibly craft. Yeah, it doesn't really say what it is, but hey, we'll try it out. Why, this is so exquisite! I'm almost tempted to keep it for myself. Our client will be pleased indeed. Now we just wait until Neymar arrives to inspect the sensor. Fancy a game of cards? No, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't have minded. I mean, it's pretty, but what is it? Oh, so this is the Cresarium. So much life and commotion. Aww. Quick, someone pitch me with a pair of pliers. Either I'm dreaming or that's a flying, talking pig. I promise you, you're fully awake. It is I, Neymar, and this porcelain fellow is my familiar. We no mole are bound strongly to the magics of Ilmeg, and straying beyond its borders is unnerving to say the least. I hope you don't mind if I inspect the sensor by proxy. The design is unfamiliar but entrancing. And the metal construction should render it quite durable. Yes, those nasty pests are in for a smoky surprise. Nasty pests? Are you suffering some manner of invasion? Our home, Painai, is a humid place, and it attracts swarms of gnats and the like. So many winged nuisances. In fact, the buzzing is distracting us from our meditations. But with a sensor like this to fill the air with scented smoke, peace and quiet will soon be ours once more. This is a problem we would have taken to the Verbites once upon a time. Now we have no artisans nearby with whom to trade our shiny coins. So you're saying those gold pieces are just piling up in the corner, taking up room? I'm sure my forge can offer you a way to rid yourself of some of that clutter. Your concern for our domestic tidiness is touching. Assuming you can provide more exceptional goods, such as this one, then we shall be glad to feed your golden hunger. Until we meet again. I think we made a favorable impression with Neymar. I seem to amuse him, and your craft sealed the deal. With the new mole as our clients, I can run the Iron Bellows the way we used to. No more worrying about wages. Everything back in its rightful place. Oh, I almost forgot about that. And the ring you mentioned? Okay, maybe not everything, but I have to keep this place running for my artisans, not waste money on some sentimental trinkets. We walked away when things got tough, left her to rebuild the Bellows alone. It's about time we return the favor. Trite but true. Mayhap there is something we can do. I'm ready to put the next stage of my revival plan in motion. If this goes well, then any lingering fear that the Bellows will go belly up can finally be put to rest. I actually already have the client picked out, but I need to make a few preparations first. I'll share the details with you soon. Okay, so it looks like this whole little story is going to be end with her getting that ring back, it seems. Okay, so the next quest is level 78. I cannot wait to see what's going to be coming next. Okay, so let's see what they have to say. You're an inspiration, Claire. I may not have your imagination, but I'm willing to give this new merchandise thing a damn good try. No time for talking. There's work to be done and coin to be made. Keep those tasks coming. More work, I say. Well, good for them. I personally would hate to have all that work, but hey, that's just me. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching, and that's going to be it for now, but join us next time, and we'll see where this story leads.